Hi, my name is Tabitha Miller. I'm currently pursuing a master's in art teaching from the University of North Carolina at Pembroke and teaching early education at Riverside Christian Academy. These are 5 websites that I like and that I use in my classroom, and I'm going to go through each one. So the first one you see is Happy Numbers. Happy Numbers is used for just supporting learning in my classroom, and my kids, they love it. It's a online program designed to provide personalized math instruction for pre-K 5 or pre-K all the way through 5th grade. It offers interactive lessons and adaptive learning paths and provides immediate feedback to help students master math concepts at their own pace. And I use this one mostly every day. It's great because it gives me, obviously my I'm not in school at the moment because we are out for the summer, but you can see their levels and how they're doing in each area. Operations, obviously, right here it tells you what area they're in, and it gives you the skills that they're mastering. Uh, Yearly dashboard, what's going on, and it gives you like color code too to signify what the child is mastering or may need help. You have assessments, you get progress reports and activities. These are just, oh, and they do a placement test, which is where they would start off, but you can assign assignments for them. So I choose Happy Numbers because it tailors the lessons to each student's level, ensuring they get to the support that they need. It allows the students to solve real world problems, which is nice because they can actually utilize it or see it and it's significant to them. And um, they just get to see how it applies in everyday life, making learning experience more relevant and exciting. It also provides engaging activities that make learning math fun and interactive, which is important for students learning. So I really do love this. My kids love it. So that's important that they love learning. And it's aligned with the Common Core standards that provide detailed reports to stay on track. And it helps the students with identifying additional support and adjusting instruction accordingly. And due to much success with Happy Numbers, I will end up continuing to integrate it into my daily lessons. It's just very supportive um, in helping me individualize my instruction and help my students build their mouth foundation. So I like using this technology, and it helps to create a more effective learning environment. So that is Happy Numbers. Happy Numbers. The second one here is Khan Academy, and I think this is a favorite across the board. So I like this one because, well, one, it's free. It's a free online program offering an array of educational resources and includes videos and lessons, practices, exercises, and personalized learning dashboard. And it covers many subjects ranging from math, science to many others, but we would be specific with math. Now, I choose this because it provides high quality, accessible educational content for students of all ages and levels. Specifically for me, it would be early education. Um, it's interactive lessons and practices. Exercise helps students understand the concepts deeply at their own pace. And you can see here, you plan and help create, differentiate, which is hugely important amongst the different variety of student learners. And In my classroom, I use this to supplement math lessons by assigning practices and exercises with the specific topics we're covering. Like, for instance, like with fractions, they will watch a video or tutorial and complete practices um, dealing with the problems for fractions. So it gives them some examples that they can do. And just to reinforce their learning, this not only makes learning more engaging, but also allows me to track their progress and provide targeted support. And I will use this in my classroom as well going forward to provide individualized support, track my students' progress, and create a more effective learning environment. I can ensure that my students receive attention and resources that are needed to succeed in math. So, as you can see, it's pretty neat and very valuable resource. So, let's go eSpark. Let's do eSpark. So eSpark is another one. I've been using this one for a while. It's a personalized sequencing, through sequencing, personalized content, and personalized remediation. So it's based off the individual student. And the students work at their own level and their own pace, which is nice. And if you have a student that is struggling with the standards, they will get remediation until they have mastered the concept. And if a student is head of grade level and they're on track, then they are getting more challenged and to go further along, which is awesome too, because they're not being held back. And um, personalizing the concepts allows differentiation. I like this because I can see their levels and offer extra assistance to each student. So you can see there's activities and let's see their progress. So, oh, this one shows reading, but so there is eSpark reading and there is eSpark math. I use it for both. But it's nice because you can see where they're at and you can see each of these areas, place value numbers, and if they're mastering them. And that is eSpark. My fourth one that I use Prodigy. This is an interactive math game that my students absolutely love. And let's see if I move down here. So it's very, very engaging, and it tell you a little bit about it. Like the students are involved in math battles and they'll want to win and find codes to advance to customize their character and explore other worlds. And it'll ask them questions tailored to their individual, like each individual student. It provides detailed reports for planning, set specific assignments and assessments. It provides manipulatives and counters, base blocks to help them solve problems. And one of the standout features of Prodigy is its ability for various learning styles. So it caters to different types of learners, such as the students with the visual learning, prefers a student that prefers hands-on activities or thrives with interactive digital tools. This program provides immediate feedback, hints, and explanations, helping students to understand and correct their mistakes. So I like that you can, it aligns with the curriculum. So you can see the math curriculum. It is very beneficial and helpful. Assignments, test prep, placement test to see where they're at and where they will begin at. Assessment reports, progress, comprehension. It's so many tools, classroom goals, the rewards, and classroom challenges. So for me, it's just it's beneficial for the students who um, have concrete objects with the manipulatives, and they can use Prodigy visual aids to grasp difficult concepts. But for me as an educator, I plan to incorporate Prodigy into my classroom, but more as a motivator, because the kids absolutely love this, but I don't want them just thinking they're um, just playing a fun game. They're actually learning. So this would be more of a, hey, if you get your assignment done in class, then you are able to go to Prodigy. So they're still learning. And by using this, I can provide differentiated instruction that meets the needs of each student, that they're ensuring they have the opportunity to succeed. My goal as a teacher is to create a loving environment to prepare my students for the digital world. And Prodigy will be a tool in that approach for me, helping to create engaging and effective learning experience. And Prodigy just makes math an adventure. So it's very, very fun for the students. And the last but not least, and I saved the best for last, Nearpod. Now, this one is huge. It's a new one, a new website that I just recently heard about at the end of the school year. My superintendent, he provided us information about it and told us to start, looking into it. And I plan to definitely use this going forward more in depth, but it allows for the creation of interactive lessons that can include quizzes and polls and videos and virtual reality experiences. And it just has an array of tools. Now, this can help keep the students engaged because it makes learning more interactive and enjoyable. And the sky's the limit with this. So with Nearpod, you can tailor the lessons. You can create them. You can use them to meet diverse needs of your students. And this program allows for different types of media and activities that cater to different learning styles and abilities. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So here, like you can create slides and activities and videos and lessons, and you would just click on lesson if you wanted to create that. And the Nearpod provides insights into students' understanding through formative assessments, and this allows you to gauge comprehension and obviously to adjust your teaching strategies on the fly, because you can assess everything that they're doing live, like uh, immediately. You can see their work. So it features support accessibility for all students. As you make a slide or create something, or you have it on the whiteboard or a smartboard, your students can have it in front of them as well. So you don't have to worry about anybody seeing the board or anything like that. And it includes learning for disabilities. So that's nice that it includes that as well. Features like audio support, interactive slides, and the ability to work at their own pace helps ensure that every student can participate fully. So Nearpod promotes collaboration through interactive lessons that can be shared in real time, and students can work together in activities, fostering a sense of community and teamwork. And here you can see the different interactive things to create. You have games and quizzes and discussions and audios. And like I told you guys, you can use so many different tools here. Collaboration board, just all things you want to use it just to change it up for learning purposes. So this also provides like immediate feedback on quizzes and polls, just to help the students understand mistakes that they're learning. And they can, we learn more from our mistakes. So that's good that you can give them immediate feedback. And I will definitely use this to design more interactive and engaging lessons, making it complex subjects or math more accessible and interesting to my students. And it aligns with the goals of real world examples to make learning more relatable. And by continuing to grow in my teaching career, I will use Nearpod's resources and community to features to stay updated with educational trends and best practices. And these tools, I think, are just going to be very beneficial to not just for me as a teacher, but mainly for my students, just to monitor their progress continuously and providing the timely feedback, ensuring that every student reaches their full potential. And I hope that researching these 5, that it will help you to maybe pick one of these going forward, and maybe you'll plan on using these in your future classroom. Thank you so much for joining me.